MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Now at the plate, Michael Hermosillo. He will lead this one off today. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Tommy Lustella.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Tommy Lustella now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Roark stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lustella is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting first, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Andrew Heaney is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Full count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
Nope, ball.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Bichette, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fourth.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and 1 strike. He'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Randal Grichuk, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Striding in, Brandon Drury. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Simmons back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Ready now for L.A., Matt Thaiss. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, work.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 and 2, count.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball right back to the mound. One there on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. That's the ball. That missed. That's the ball.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Correct.
3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Cut.
A runner at first with no outs here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Biggio rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No one out with a runner at second. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2-0 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Angels nothing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
One and one to Jason Castro.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Nick Martini the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan Burke, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Burke, a 25-year-old, he was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Jays, the left fielder.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Grichuk is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game, Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch.
That's the ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Matt Andriese is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Matt Andriese.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball down.
2 out, bases loaded. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Two and two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now that's popped up. Drury has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in now, Anthony Rendon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. side. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready now. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. A 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Randal Grichuk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. A line shot to third base. Throw in behind the runner. Not in time.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Angels.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full.
Line to the right side, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Into the box, Jason Castro. Lifted in the air out to right. Fisher's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 34, Nick Martini.
Now at the plate, Nick Martini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Into the box now, Ryan Burke, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now for the Angels, Michael Hermosillo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, fouled away. Two out with the man at first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
One and two now.
1-2.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
Go, that's up. That's the ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Derek Fisher. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Taylor Cole gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Cole, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 29th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Hernandez.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Through 5 innings, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two and 0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here's the 3-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Rendon, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. This is line to left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Toronto leads this one 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Randal Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-1 to count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You got a full count.
The 3-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 3-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Now batting, Jason Castro. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls, no
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's
3
been
balls,
hot
no
lately.
strike.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 3-1 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 34, Nick.
Now in the box, Nick Martini. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 home. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Fisher. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Stepping in now, Ryan Burke, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2.
2-2's the count.
Two men are on with two men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Still 8-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Cavan Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Danny Jansen would be next. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hermosillo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Hermosillo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Nope, ball.
Popped him up. Drury is there. 1 down.
Up next for
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Ball outside.
Bounce to first. Drury has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 8-2. Noah Ramirez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Noah Ramirez.
Ready once again, Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. The pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Bo Bichette will be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Comes set and the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and 1, here it comes. None out, runners at first and second. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Angels 2. Here's Justin Upton now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way to Upton. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
So digging in now, Matt Thaiss. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Romano with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. high in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark earned his 5th win of the year. Andrew Heaney couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tanner Roark. His record is now 5-5. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. He falls to 4-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.